The story is nothing short of a miracle. Brandon Wright was pinned under this burning car with his motorcycle in flames just a few feet away. And just a short time ago, the 21-year-old spoke about this dramatic rescue at the hands of a few good Samaritans who lifted that car, dragged him on to safety. And NBC's George Lewis is live from Murray, Utah. George, a lot of people have been waiting to hear from this guy. An unbelievable rescue there.
Yeah, and he says when he first saw that video, he couldn't believe it either. He said it was incredible that when they pulled him out from beneath the car, he thought that looks like a dead man. Wright called the news conference today, he said, because he wanted to thank his rescuers.
I just wanted to thank all the heroes that put their lives on the line to save mine. Forever in debt. I can't thank them enough. I just hope they know how much they mean to me. I blacked out and I came to for about 5 seconds while I was under the car. And I just screamed a couple times and like threw up some blood, and that was lights out again. And I woke up to a man in a green shirt just kneeling over me and trying to get me to talk and keeping me awake. And I'm lucky. And whatever saved me, I'm extremely grateful.
Some of his rescuers have said they're uncomfortable being called heroes. Brandon Wright said today they'd better get used to it because they are indeed heroes. Now, the doctors say it's going to take him a couple of months to fully recover, but Brandon Wright says he's going to buy another motorcycle and go back to riding. He wasn't wearing a helmet the day of his accident, but he says he has now become a major advocate for motorcycle helmets.
I bet he has. And I'm curious, George, if he gave any more information on exactly what happened. We see, obviously, the aftermath, but what happened in the first place there? Well,
he was swerving to avoid that oncoming BMW that ended up running over him. He said that at the moment of impact, he sort of lost consciousness, and he's a little hazy on the details of what happened there. And then he regained consciousness when he was under the car, and that's when you heard him talk about screaming.
Wow, it is an incredible story, and when you can look at that video over and over, and he's right, you think that the person pulled from beneath that vehicle would not survive, but there he is, and he's looking good considering. Thank you, George.
Okay.
All right, and